Hi Collective, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationship with ourselves first, okay? Because we want to manage our emotions, you can identify your intuition to bring in your spiritual health, okay? Because that is the balance to bring in your spiritual wealth, okay? It comes with the health first. You have to create heaven on earth in you, okay? So it's all about the essence of love, okay? So your current situation, okay, when it comes to maybe what you're facing right now, you could be facing confusion. You could be a Leo person. Maybe have a lack of ambition. Okay, because now you're looking at maybe loss, ego. Maybe you went with the vein, so now someone's in vain with the pain when it comes to the strength. Maybe someone sees their limits and they remain in the unknown until the test. I don't know what you're testing your strength for. Somebody maybe their power and courage has been tested when it comes to their confidence and patience. Maybe that's what you're facing in your life right now. Okay. Because you could be looking at worldly experiences. Maybe you're strengthening your own inner wisdom when it comes to the courage. Okay, when it comes to the strength. When it comes to maybe creative idea. Maybe you looked at someone's intellect, you saw the power, the courage, you saw the confidence, and now you're confused because now there's a lack of ambition, maybe because somebody went with the ego, with vain, could be a Leo person. Okay, so maybe right now someone's learning, okay, about the strength of unconditional love. It starts with self first, okay. Maybe look at the courage when it comes to maybe world experiences. Okay, so if you've been around the world, why do you lack inner wisdom? Okay, so now someone is looking at disappointment when it comes to maybe disconnected from their feelings. So maybe someone can't detect their own inner feeling. And that's what probably someone's learning the lesson of life when it comes to the Ace of Cups, because it's upside down. Okay, you could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, a Leo person, or you could be a fire sign person, heavy fire when it comes to lesson of love. Maybe you have a very excessive energy, okay, and maybe you don't know how to put it into action properly when it comes to opportunity to further someone's study when it comes to the lessons of what you have to learn in life. Maybe someone's probably reaching for what is beyond one's grasp. You got, you know what it is. Someone doesn't have a clear and energetic field when it comes to initiating leadership and creativity. They can't create new beginnings because they keep holding on to old affections or inspirations when it comes to intuition. Someone's disappointed and they can't detect their own inner feelings. Maybe a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. That's probably what you're learning. Okay? Because now we're looking at a situation where maybe your current belief is when it comes to the will of the self. Maybe someone just believes everyone's a competition. Or maybe someone just likes to love for the moment. You know, that temporary respite. Because they're very quite disconnected from their own inner feelings. So when it comes to worldly experiences, someone still can't change. They're into that fight, you know? Maybe someone trying to change new methods. Maybe that's their current belief, trying to change new methods because someone's disappointed when it comes to one's own inner feelings, when it comes to inner knowledge, because someone's looking at unexpected conflict of energy and mental. Now, this looks like the case of diminish responsibility, accountability for masculine because they're not connected to the thought, the feeling to manage the energy. So now there's imbalance, quarrel, tension due to conflict. Maybe a Aquarius person is looking at a Leo person when it comes to the current dispute, okay, harming other people, but it's not benefiting no one. It's not benefiting. So if you're trying to hurt an Aquarius, it's not benefiting. Someone just probably got repressed emotion, but there's victory, but you're not. What's the price for it to be paid to accept whatever is about to happen, whether it's good or bad? Because someone's looking at new affection, but lacks inspiration, not intuitive, I think someone represses their emotions a lot, and that's very dangerous. Yeah, I think that's the current belief right now for someone. There's temporary respites, disappointed or disconnected from feelings. They can't detect their own inner feelings, even though they got worldly experiences, but they don't have the worldly inner knowledge. Because maybe someone just, where my hat is, where my home is. Okay, that's it. I think it feels like when a traveling man, forgets his base, he becomes very conflicted. And I think this is what it is. I think this is what it is. So now someone is looking at a fight, echoes, conflict of the mental energy. Someone looks like they're going through a spiritual warfare, not just by energy, but also with mental. Because now you're looking at page of wands, page of swords. Pages normally mean about messages. So it's upside down. So someone doesn't have that spark. Someone doesn't know how to explore, but they travel. They're world travelers, but don't have no inner knowledge. Because maybe someone just goes around doing romances on their travels and they're not paying attention to the beauty of their surroundings. Yeah, it's like when I used to be an actress back in the day. Even though you might go to a location, it doesn't mean you get to know that location because you're going to work and then you leave. So even though you got worldly experiences, they don't have the inner knowledge. So now someone's looking at maybe a dreamer or looking at an adventure with no direction. When it comes to observing the truth, is more detached from the feelings, and that's what the current maybe belief is. There you go. When it comes to Paige, the dreamer, someone doesn't trust someone because someone's very vulnerable. When it comes to state of their order, of their feelings, they don't have their lesson. Their current belief is all sorts of problems can crop up. Someone's looking for green hand, but also naive and childish. Now, someone doesn't seem mature enough when it comes to being a leader in creativity to initiate beginnings, because someone looks at more projects with romance for inspiration collective. This one's a little bit because we're looking at the Five of Wands, a challenge. I reckon someone just keeps investing in their rivals because they're not listening to the feelings. Is more impatient, ego, power tripping. So now someone can't create new beginnings in creativity or love because someone's too immature. And that's their current belief. Someone's too immature when it comes to learning about new beginnings in your own power of self and your own emotions. Why? Because someone doesn't love themselves, because someone doesn't have the inspiration, because they weren't born to love. They weren't born for romance. They weren't born with an intuition. And now someone doesn't want to learn the lesson of power. It's more the lesson of conflict. Maybe people believe in that God of war, maybe. Because now someone looks like this challenge is become petty fighting, power struggle, selfishness, because they're around competition, rivals, and the lack of flexibility when it comes to the will of the power. Because when it comes to the thought, it's not aligned with the energy or the emotions to be powerful, or the courage and the strength to take your power back and look at yourself as love. Someone doesn't really like themselves, to be honest. Very imbalanced. They like to quarrel. I think somebody likes struggle love, abusive love. Because sometimes when you lack, So I think someone goes around looking for people that lack to keep that control. So if I got more money than you, I control you by money because I'm selfish, and someone doesn't like the fact someone is fearless. So there's a problem because you can't control the Aquarius person. So the back of my mind, Aquarius person, maybe someone think about a Pisces person or a Cancer saying you're immature. You had a green hand and you fucked up. You went for fantasy. So now someone's looking at selfishness, struggling. Power struggle. It's all about that power struggle of control. That's the problem. Power tripping. You can't just wake up today and say, I'm the emperor, and just, it doesn't work like that. I don't care what anyone says. I think Adewale fucked up with the pharaohs. He had no right to do what he did for the last 5 years. No right. So now he's got conflict, spiritual warfare in the energy and his thoughts. Why? Around people, things, and places that are very immature. Immature. Because they've got a bigger house than you. They've got more people than you. They think you're lower than them. No, they might have the worldly experiences, but they lack inner knowledge. What's your power? Into me I know, because into me I know thyself. Do you understand? Right. Now, someone can't take actions. Why? Because of feelings of other people. Maybe this masculine likes to people please the wrong people. Oh, well. Listen to your people, innit? Immature. No, invest in Genevieve. She's already a businesswoman. Well, go ahead then. Immature, man. Now you got to follow your gut feelings. Especially when you're an innocent person in this fight. Because they're in a fantasy. They're very curious about you. Do you understand? So now we're seeing the lack of new beginnings. That's leading these people into their current belief of struggle love. They don't have no self-respect. That's their problem. Immature emotions. Immature when it comes to the state of someone's order of their emotions and their energy and their thoughts. So now you're going to see all sorts of problems crop up, all right? Because someone's very naive and childish. And they seem not to be mature enough when it comes to maybe their foundation of what they're trying to build on. What they're trying to build on is too many temporary respite or compromising or using new methods, but using it with your people you don't get on with. People you don't get on with. You get advice from them and you say whatever is about to happen from them, whether it's good or bad. So I'm crazy looking back thinking, your belief system, I think it's selfish. You're lost. You act like you're fearless, but you're always in your conflict in your mind. You like too much conflict, man. I think people just like that struggle love. So what's equivalent to the price you paid for it? You know? Or because you want someone's intellectual property for someone to look like they're independently wealthy. So what are you building on? Promiscuity, passion. Passion. Instead of building on personality, be patient. No, it's sex, impatience, unreasonable, and they like to put pressure on other people. Do you understand? That's what the foundation they're building on right now. So now you're looking at dissatisfaction with the emotions. Why? Because they're building on promiscuity. They're building on challenges. They're building on struggle love. They're building on abuse. They're building on a fantasy. They're building on things they have no emotional attachment to. So how can you create new beginnings if the stem of your root is not watered with love? Instead, it's to a fantasy. Love conquers. You don't need a degree. You don't need a qualification. Love conquers. With Genevieve Nadia's name with his big face smiling. Promiscuity, man. If that's what you think can hold up your corner, oh well. So now someone is looking at maybe putting pressure onto other people. Why? They bring stagnation to what's on their foundation. Hesitation, impulsiveness, can't make decisions, like to look at other people's opinion to lead you into now failed choices. Because there's no possibility, okay, of maybe losing money when it comes to an air sign Libra person. But it's advisable to consult other people as much as possible when it comes to Aquarius person, Libra person, because you understand maybe a fire sign, a Sagittarius, Leo, is trying to come with problems. With a team of people ganging up on one person. You need to go and get a life, man. Your foundation, how embarrassing. So now you're looking at stagnation when it comes to nervous, resistance. Somebody wants to escape maybe a decision. Now you're looking at someone's preference. Maybe someone had split loyalty of two people when it comes to maybe a Aquarius person, or maybe someone was immature when it comes to their foundation. There you go, instructions. When it comes to the richness of someone's tone, the richness when it comes to recognizing ancient tales to be unfolded. That's the foundation. But instead, looking at detailed art of secret to behold. So behold your secrets and see how far you'll get, because someone is very clear with their words. I'm not dealing with no shrines that are swines that think it's okay to steal people's wisdom, to orchestrate someone's destiny, when that same person you're orchestrating someone's destiny is naive, childish, and don't like you. That's not maturity. Someone likes to people please too much. They like to make their peer pressures. That's what I mean about people. When you've got, say, like £1 million, and because your friend can't get it, they'll tell you, no, that's not £1 million, babe. Don't go there. Because people, I realize a lot of people like to listen to other people. I think that's dangerous, man, when you go against your own feelings, not your foundation. Manipulation. What are they building from? Manipulation. Because someone can't master their own skills. Someone thought an air sign can be easily deceived. No, they were immature. They weren't looking at things in the light. They were looking at things from their own negative energy. So now someone's not just talking. Somebody likes to talk and not take action, especially when faced with something. So look at people's behavior, the act of foolishness. Act of foolery, man. They're looking at challenges. When it comes to an unfair battle, it was a very unhealthy mental attitude. So now look at destruction. They were creating their own hollow victory from a foundation of promiscuity, indecision, trying to pick between two, but you're in with one. If you're thinking of, all right, I like two people, don't date no one then until you figure out what you want. So when people start, that's what I think, when women, I saw a clip today of some woman, she found out her partner was staying with someone, so she flew over to some country and she unallowed that woman in the hotel, all right? I think the man should go down with the woman as well, because he's the responsible one. He's supposed to be responsible. He had two women, playing with two women, okay? And that's like a honey trap. I think it's wrong. I think men that can't be responsible for their penis and then having girls in their emotions, when you know your girlfriend is jealous, you know you lied, you know you made a problem. When the problem escalates into a fight and unalignment, the man should go down with the woman. Who told you to play both sides? Lying. 5-7. Lying. Too many choices. False choices. Creates indecision. Why? Lack of focus. Too fucky. Now someone's living in a fantasy world. He reminds me of Taylor Swift, man. I just love you for that moment, to sell an album for that moment. So now someone has a lack of belief. Why? Who they teamed up. Lovers. So now someone think about queer, but don't think about me. You don't think about me for 5 years, my friend. You never thought about me for 14. What? Because Genevieve ain't making you no money. Your purse pussy is empty now. Not good enough for you no more. Oh, because she had the money. The superficial money. And I had the brains. Oh, okay. That's balance for you, yeah, Adiwali? Is that fucking balance? Okay, let's see how your methodology works out, my love. Immature motherfucking behavior with this team of people. Immature. Immature. And that's one thing about ignorant people. When you got empathy and no empathy, someone with empathy will always pull you up. And that's one thing ignorant, egoistic people don't like, is being pulled up about their behavior. But treat them a certain way. Uh-oh, I'm the biggest motherfucking victim. When I've gone around and done the same thing someone else has done to me. Hurt people. But suddenly when you're hurt, it's a problem. We're not doing that. Immature. How they build their foundation. Immature. So now we're looking at, you have to be on your guard. Because someone's doing trickery dickery dock. Because it's Halloween coming up this month. Yeah, their daddy and their people them is out this year. This month. He likes the devil, innit? So what's them dressed up for Halloween? Go ahead. Go and celebrate your daddy. Your father-in-law. So now you're looking at guilt, jealousy, lack of trust, immature behavior, upside down emperor. He ain't helping out his people then. What's his foundation? Out of control. Looking at accidents, failure, coming to a standstill. Someone wants to stick to their own opinion. We'll stick to it then. Shattered the tensions, man. Too fucky. Now they lost encountering unexpected events. Why? Because Aquarius is here. All your dreams are about to come true, Aquarius. Be on your guard. But it is massive that he can control you. He better think again. I'm not Genevieve Nadia. I don't need this pussy Clark man to be in no fucking man's fucking Bentley to say, look at me, darling. I feel important. I feel like a VIP because an actor looked at me. Oh, darlings. Come on, grow up, man. It's too superficial. Entrapment. Crazy person. She made that entrapment, man. She's not trapped in nothing. Intuition is your power. And someone took their power away. Gave their power away. Upright. There you go. So what we're looking at? The life right now, I guess, for a Leo person. Confused. Lack of ambition. Yeah, maybe furious. Maybe he feels like he's losing his courage. Losing his own will. Right? Because he's too vain, too eager. We're looking at power, looking at courage. We're looking at unconditional love. You've got to have love for yourself, man. Have that healthy relation with yourself first, okay? That's your current, for some of you, your life right now, okay? You're having that healthy relation with yourself first. You're going to manage that emotion. So you can identify your intuition, because the fire sign is the inspiration. It's born to love. It's about the romance, about intuition, about the lesson of power. And water sign, the emotions. It's about that equal give and take. So you feel that lesson of peace, because what's peace? It brings in that happiness. But when someone tells you, oh, hustle. It's all about the hustling. Bring, what is it? What did he say again? It's all about bringing that balance. Hustle for your, hustle. Tend to fuck off and stop chatting shit. All right? What's your current right now? Weak when it comes to romances. 9 of Cups. Someone should have warned them about air sign people, boy. Or people that just divine feminine. We don't need validation from no one. We get it from God. So now someone's probably looking at someone's situation when it comes to romance. Someone's looking at maybe the archetype of someone's faithful lover. And the Aquarius person, they're thinking, Aquarius, if he done all that to you, boy, you're good going back. Because I wouldn't. He could have put you in a mental institution. All he cared about his own self-absorbed self. And you done nothing but be faithful to this person. So that's what the King of Pentacles is probably looking at. Why would you even go there? He dumped you for a tramp. Because she's more famous? How did she get more famous? Fucking everybody. So King of Pentacles probably looking at a businessman. He's like maybe looking at responsibilities when it comes to security. Okay, he might be looking at the practicality of someone's romance. Maybe he feels disappointed. Maybe he can't detect one of his own feelings. His King of Pentacles. Money. Money's their feeling. Money. So now you're looking at Cancer. When it comes to the Chariot, being a soul, having a human experience, someone's probably looking at the action of maybe this Captain Saberho when it comes to being impulsive, too hasty, fire sign, too fucking hasty, man. You think you're doing a good job? Oh, Genevieve, darling, she's worth fighting for, darling. Well, go on then. No one cares. If you're trying to get my attention, you've gone the wrong way about it, my friend. Wrong. So now you're looking at maybe the Chariot. Maybe you feel like someone needs to grow up because they're out of control. Maybe they need to deal with their own challenges when it comes to earthly world. Because you can't say you're a worldly traveling person, but when it comes to your own inner wisdom, you lack your own inner feelings. Inner feelings is inner wisdom. And someone can't identify various opportunities that I provide in their life. Why? Out of control. No balance. No yin, no yang. They want to call back Namiho Rende Kill, but can't sort their own blocks within their own security when it comes to starting you. Now, someone sees there's a battle with a queer person. Why? Because the world is their oyster. Now he feels stupid. People are looking at him, hold on a minute, you dissed this woman to everybody. Now you're going to go back because the world is her oyster. She's going to become her own billionaire in her own rights. So what are you going to look for the girl for? Oh, you didn't want to know her before for 5 years, Leo. You're so busy running around with a Cancer person and everybody else. Immature behavior. Oh yeah, don't forget your earth sign person as well. Control. Someone has to let go of control, man. Chariot. Now, maybe someone's looking at maybe earthly world. When it comes to their challenges, when it comes to earthly world, there's a challenge. When it comes to their movements, their motivation. Maybe someone needs to leave home and maybe set out on their own. Because a soul journey means you're on your own. Go into the unknown. On your own. That means you're literally on your own. Because you're going into the unknown. But these people are inexperienced. All they care about is materialism. Who can I fuck today? So I can travel around to say, look at me, I'm with Genevieve. Idiot, man. Sagittarius as well. Foolish people. So now you're looking at maybe starting to make your own choices for yourself when it comes to maybe worldly experiences, strength from your own inner wisdom. Okay, maybe you're looking at a situation when it comes to new beginnings with a Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands looking at maybe excess energy when it comes to the lessons of life to learn. You're too immature. Immature when it comes to your pathway. You don't have the strength. You don't have the capability. You're very excessive, very promiscuous. You're trying to not look at this kind of King of Cups, but your foundation really should have looked at the King of Cups. What the King of Cups was doing with another woman that you know. Instead, you took it out immaturely on someone else's relationship, on a Aquarius person, because you don't want to admit your life is shit. Taurus. Go and take it out on Taurus, Queen of Wands. Very excessive energy, very vengeful. She's very promiscuous. Her legs is always open. What is your hidden agenda when it comes to your life as it is right now? Exactly. It's a mess. Inner people business. Thinking about Taurus getting all this money from a Cancer person behind her back. While she's ready and running up and down with her Taurus, listening to Taurus foolishness. But Taurus getting donations from her man. Serves you right. Now she's got this temporary, method. I don't know. There you go, Queen of Pentacles. Taurus person, Genevieve Nadia. Go on, Adiwali. Fight for it. Yay! Serves you right, bitch. Now you're in a tower. Serves you lot right, man. All this time she took all it look for the fiddle. All of you lot. She was sleeping behind this Queen of Wands, this woman. She was sleeping with a King of Wands. Everyone that has a relationship, Genevieve goes around destruction. She sleeps with everybody's man. So let Leo fight for it, my darling. Next time, leave me out of it. Now, someone's reached a tower. Maybe he's remembered that building from his youth, and now he's watching it all crumble, destroyed. Everything these people has built from youth till now, because they don't want to learn their lessons, going down. Anything going down serves you right. You can't work that hard and watch your whole life crumble down. Why? In this tower, there was rivals. There was conflicts. There was challenges. Because they didn't look at their own inner feelings. I don't like you, but I'm still fucking you. I don't like you, but let's travel around the world. And while we're traveling, let's drink and let's fight and let's have sex, but not put in inner knowledge from their world experiences. So now what are you learning in life? Nothing. Fake foundation. And now Miss Queen of Pentacles is in a fight with this Queen of Wands for fucking her man. Yes! Destruction! The devil's in the tower. The devil was tempted by the devil. And now they got challenges with a Leo person and Aquarius person. Destruction. Echoes. Yeah, he invested in his rival, boy. Yeah, so now we're looking at a situation where someone looking at echoes. Oh, look, she's back again. Yeah, told you. Echoes, man. Can I just see a cruise person as a Queen of Pentacles? The energy of Queen of Pentacles. And now Leo's fighting with a Queen of Pentacles. Why? Because that was his rival. Now she's thinking about this romance when it comes to the energy. Yeah, someone doesn't want to put their wood in this Queen of Pentacles no more. Why? Because someone else's wood is in there. Cancer person. Now Cancer wants to go back to this Queen of Wands to create more lack of ambition. Why? I think he's got more than her in something. And he's in controlling. And that's how these men get to control these women. They got a lack of ambition, and they got ambition. It's easy to control these women. Now there's a battle because Queen of Pentacles trying to act like she's not sleeping with this Queen of Wands' man, a Cancer person. So now you're looking at disappointments now because someone can't identify their own feeling. Why? The devil's in the tower. Devil's in the tower. Immature. Now they're on a karmic cycle. Destiny swapping. Yes, and now the Queen of Wands looking like her husband, the foundation of her husband. He has no power. He's out of control. Cancer person. He's looking at an accident for the Queen of Wands for his foundation so that he can... What they're learning right now in their current situation is Queen of Wands. Queen of Pentacles is your problem. She's your bestie, right? Well, she's breaking your heart, bitch. Yes, we're looking at a new journey, man. Someone feels like a fool. Maybe this Queen of Wands wants to throw off a fucking cliff. She's going to say, let's go to the summit, Mount Everest, I guess. So she can throw off a cliff. That's how she feels right now. That's her state of order right now. Because her lesson is, you're a fool. You followed this Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles behind your back was destroying every step you took. Every step of the way. Devil on the dance floor. You better not turn around. Queen of Wands. She's after you, my love. Yes, Queen of Wands, boy. They had so much to say about me. So much. Mental, verbal, physical abuse. Queen of Pentacles want to win at any cost because think about this romance. She hates the fact that the Cancer goes back to the Queen of Wands. And while she's looking at a Leo person in their current lesson of belief, her belief is Leo was just temporary. She just wants to mash up his whole foundation. So what she did, she creeped in slowly, done that manipulation, create that foundation. Once the foundation was done, there you go. She showed her true colors. Now Cancer is always waiting around the block for her. Always. And that's who she's thinking about. Cancer person. But they don't have no feelings for each other. So they're not making no sense. So it looks like somebody's in the state of order when it comes to like all sorts of problems are popping up. For maybe a Pisces person and a Queen of Wands and a Queen of Pentacles, or a Cancer person comes to romance. Because now you look at Sagittarius person, yeah. She just wants to mash up this Leo's legacy through sex, promiscuity. She wants to destroy him when it comes to the passionate or someone's personality. Very impatient, unreasonable, and it's like they're bringing pressure to other people because they're bringing other people into their toxic relationship when they don't even like each other. It's just about that Ten of Pentacles, material security. They're looking for investment. They're very confident when it comes to someone's prosperity, you know. So now they're going for destruction when it comes to their foundation. They're building on their foundation from that passionate personality of promiscuity, being impatient, unreasonable, and they like to put pressure onto other people for financial security because they look for investments. That's what gives them confidence because it's about prosperity, and that is what's bringing about building. That's what they're building on. Promiscuity. Don't laugh, Fee. Don't laugh. So now you're seeing when it comes to their decisions, because their foundation is built on promiscuity, for an investment, for a will, for that Ten of Pentacles, which is prosperity, for family legacy. When it comes to investment with confidence, it comes with indecisions. Why? Because the foundation is based on is sex. Someone's a high class prostitute, man. So now you're looking at juggling, or you're looking at a crossroad. Because now there seems to be a lack of responsibility, lack of accountability. Someone's putting off a decision. Why? Lack of energy, lack of emotions. So they can't move nowhere. They can't move nowhere. Man, they're really saying this person's a cold-hearted, manipulative person. Very cold. So now they're at a crossroad when it comes to what are you building your foundation on? Failure. And all it's going to lead to is more failure from these choices. More possibilities of losing more money. And now they're looking at consulting with other people, other allies. And now you're looking at imbalance, quarrel, tension with a Queen of Pentacles and a Queen of Wands. Because they're looking at power, lack of dignity. Yeah, they're gone within, maybe looking at a Virgo person. Someone's looking at the truth when it comes to maybe the Hermit. Someone's gone within and seen. Maybe an old man standing alone at the mountain wearing a cloak. Maybe he's suggesting to take some time alone where he can reflect on his foundation. What are you building your foundation? They're building it on destruction. And all it's doing is building more destruction. That's all it's doing. This is their pyramid. So maybe perhaps someone needs to learn the lesson. The lesson. Okay, because now they're looking at Queen of Wands is learning the lesson about Cancer person. No feelings, no energy. Why? Because when she wants to juggle, he's too tired. Why? Because he was with this Queen of Pentacles. Now that's what she's learning. What's she learning from her current belief right now? She feels like a fool because she's stupid. She's immature because she's following this Queen of Pentacles that likes to harm other people, but it's not benefiting no one but oneself. Okay, because she's busy looking at this Leo person as a challenge, a rival, because she wants Leo to fight and give a validation with a Cancer person, make her feel validated. But who's she thinking about? Cancer. She don't want this Leo. She wants to destroy this Leo. Leo, why? Because Leo's got more money over here. That's their foundation that they're building off. So now you're looking at soul searching, solitude, inner guidance, because someone is very self-absorbed. Someone needs to withdraw in order to understand the world. One has to turn away from Queen of Pentacles. From romance, destruction. Very destructive behavior. So some of you could be looking at a situation where maybe you're reflecting on your life without destruction. Perhaps it's time to reevaluate your pathway. Perhaps you have to learn the lesson or your current belief. This is your current belief, that's your lesson, and this is your life right now. Okay? Yeah, someone needs to go within. You can't say you're worldly people and you're looking at maybe aggression, romance aggression, heart overhead, insecurities, no inner calmness, no head over heart, no confidence. And every new day comes with what? New strength, new obstacles. For them, new romance, new conflict every day. Because all they do is look out for themselves. Now, collective. Restore your strength. Use it as a learning lesson. Work from a positivity. Love. Because love don't listen to idiot Leo. You don't need that qualification. You don't need a degree. Love conquers with his big Genevieve on top of his head. Don't listen to that. That's bullshit. They're going to face their own adversities. Okay? When it comes to their own courage that they have to face. Okay? Look at working from that position of love. It can lead you to your own unestimated power, your own power. Okay? Don't suffer from low self-esteem, aggressive people with no behavior, or they have an inability to control their emotions and their energy. Can't control their emotions, can't control their energy. Too promiscuous, fucky. So now you're looking at a situation where maybe you're looking at going within and seeing yourself, the innocence. If the fool was persistent, he would become very wise. Because the fool is struggling, or the fool is starting a new journey, and the fool is starting a new journey, but they got into lack of freedom because someone is childish and irresponsible. And this could be someone you know, or it could be you, Emperor, with a Queen of Wands and a Queen of Pentacles, and a Virgo person, and a Cancer person. Now you're being abandoned. Serves you fucking right. Too fucking inner. She's worth fighting for, darling. Well, piss off and do that then, innit? Clearly, their worldly experience has not strengthened one's inner wisdom. King of Wands. Keep playing with me, Adiwali. Keep fucking playing with me. Because you clearly like to be talked about. So you're looking at maybe Scorpio, alright, or maybe a Leo, or maybe a Taurus or Aquarius person. They're looking at Aquarius on the internet being very successful. Very successful. Yeah. Yep. They think she is an ancient. Someone comes from this ancient tales unfolded. They think she is artistry. She can unfold the secrets. She's very clear with her words. And the wisdom. And the key to life. Someone sees the Chris very successful. King of Wands, never mind. He's stuck with a third-party person. Leo is. Oh, you think about Aquarius? Oh, you're soulmate. Never mind. Serves you fucking right, baby. Oh, think about Queen of Swords. There you go. In a conflict. You fought Genevieve with my rifle? No! Yo, you got a fucking hard come to Jesus moment to Pussy Claw. Yeah, Queen of Wands. Yeah, Leo fighting with a Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords ain't fighting you. Go about your business. Back to back. See you later. See, you're too naive, man. 5 years, man, they want to say nothing. Too busy fucking Genevieve Nadia. Come on, Genevieve, let's go around the world, darling. She said, yeah, you do that, bitch. Because I don't even fucking want you. I want Cancer, but I've got to get rid of Queen of Wands. You're just a respite. Shame on you, bitch. Shame on you. Someone's working on their truth. When it comes to maybe King of Swords, when it comes to maybe Sagittarius, when it comes to options, walking away. Then I look at Queen of Cups. You may be looking at being blunt, sneak attack when it comes to maybe a love choice, air sign person with a Leo person, looking at their pathway when it comes to maybe someone looking at, I'm so upset, Aquarius person made her own generational wealth by herself. Oh, never mind. So they angry. Earth sign, she's angry. She's jealous. When it comes to her 10 of cups of her family. Virgo, they definitely done something to a Virgo person. I'll tell you that for nothing. Yeah, they did. A child probably not developed probably what he's did. Yep. Because there's Taurus or Capricorn person being manipulative with a King of Cups. Oh, King of Cups under deception. He's looking, yeah, about this karmic cycle. He's been exposed. Yeah, it's about his Leo wants to control these messages. Now he's got to fight with the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords has come to calm waters, and Leo said, "Where you going?" I said, "Get the fuck out of my way, bitch. You're a third party person. Don't ever question me. Okay? When you're stuck in your head, Leo, when it comes to Aquarius, never mind, my darling. When it comes to soulmate connection, oh, looking at your little knob, are you? Never mind. Heartbroken, at home, fighting this Queen of Pentacles over money. Yep, he is. Why? Lying about abandonment shit. Lied about Aquarius, why he left. Lied. Air sign. Aquarius is an empress. He gave his power away. That's why he's upside down emperor. He's at a crossroads, is he? When it comes to Ace of Love, oh, can't sleep at night, Leo. Oh, talking about this King of Pentacles with a Taurus person ending it. It's funny when it end this fight because maybe a King of Pentacles spoke to you. There you go again. Who needs a man that needs to be ruled by everybody else? King of Pentacles is not your fucking God. Go and find God. I told you that for 5 years. Go and find God, my friend. Emperor. Go and find God, man. You're under judgment for your fucking wish fulfillment of a Taurus person being immature, creating burdens. You backstabbed your empress, the higher priestess that you can't fucking see in God's Tour Cup. So the pharaohs are after you, Leo. Yeah, you better fucking stand there. Yep, because you're going to spiritual court about Taurus, bringing delays. You bring organization, reliability to who? An earth sign person. While you tried to block me and you sat there and you watched and did nothing. Now you're in trouble by the pharaohs, you're in trouble by God. So good luck to you, my friend. Good luck to you and your fake foundation. Look what they're putting their foundation on. Good luck, Leo, dickhead.